Whoa, hello again. It's Julian. I'm back for another river till tale as I walk along the river, and you can see my dog Finn way up there. Maybe he likes to run ahead. He loves walking along this thing. I try to do it every day, exercise. So yeah, as you've seen from my channel, I am an author, technically. I've written and published one book, which is Secrets of a 100-Foot Boy, which, if you want to read it, it's easy to find online, for sale a lot of places. I'm not here to pitch my book, but I've been writing for, I don't know, since high school, so 40 years, writing steadily, and I have a lot of stories. But, keeping up with the times, I think I'll just tell some stories. So that's what I'm doing right now. So this story is about moving to Los Angeles once upon a time. The years were 90 to 94. Very eventful years for Los Angeles, as well as for me. So I moved down there really with the goal of becoming a singing star. I didn't want to make a big artistic statement. My songs are pedestrian at best, but it was around the era that Right Said Fred had released I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt, and that was right in there. And it was songs like that were sort of my goal. They're not bad songs, like Obsession by, I think their name was Animotion. Not bad songs, but no big artistic statement. So I was really after, my marketing plan was one hit stupid song. So that's why I was down in Los Angeles. And while I was there, of course, I had to support myself. So I had many jobs. I did a few things. I worked at America's Funniest Home Videos the first season, before I changed my first name. If you look up Scott Camp, whoa, it's a very muddy spot right here. If you look up Scott Camp and America's Funniest Home Videos, you'll see my credit. My first year there, so I worked at ABC Television, which at the time I didn't realize was such a unusual thing to have happen to a newly off the bus person, to get right into ABC Television. And I took it for granted, and I did something stupid by having my partner at the time come work with me, to breaking the rules of the company of not working with spouses or partners. But he really needed a job. Anyway, while I was there, I continued to pursue my music goal. And I even put together a whole demo tape, found a producer, paid him really pennies. And the results sound like they cost pennies. And sent my demo tape around. I got one phone call from a record company, which is pretty amazing. And it was from Arista Records. And the fellow just said, "You're not there yet, but keep going." But I don't know what he meant, but I didn't keep going. And who knows what would have happened. But also what happened those 4 years was the LA riots broke out. The Rodney King beating happened, and we had riots, and I was there for the riots. Pretty terrifying to see plumes of smoke rising from LA. And by that point, I worked at a law firm, and we were on the 38th floor, downtown Los Angeles, and we could see the plumes of smoke rising. It looked like a war zone, because it was. And at one point, we all were basically quarantined or told to stay in our homes, so we didn't go back to work the next day. And a B. Dalton bookstore, about a mile to the south of where I lived in Los Feliz was looted along with everything else. And I've always wondered about that. Like, why a B. Dalton book saver? Was there someone in the back going, hey, you guys, thesauruses over here, grab as many as you can? You know, I'm not sure what was going on there. It was very strange because when I returned to work, there were people that I worked with who I thought relatively decent people, boasting about what they got during the looting. People were talking about their new mountain bikes and television sets and stereos, and I was just mystified. But again, no judgment, just confusing to me that all became normalized. So I also worked at Capitol Records for a while. In that 4 years, I saw somebody get stabbed right in front of me in the morning when I was out to get coffee down there by the Capitol Tower. Just incredible. LA scared the hell out of me when I lived there. I'm not saying it's all bad, but it did